So you want to be a great streamer? Welcome to the right place. We'll go through 5 tips which I think are the most important that you can follow. There are obviously more, but we've had to reduce them down, just otherwise this video would be way too long. So stick around, we'll run through them now. So tip 1, to be a great streamer, you have to have a stream setup to be able to stream. If you don't have the stream setup, you're going to be in a bit of a problem. So the best way to test this is, in my opinion, to download one of the easiest streaming programs I've ever found. Like, I started on this and then I moved on to Slobs, Streamlabs OBS, but Twitch Studio, perfect to see if your system will actually be able to cope with streaming. So I'll put a link for that down below. I need to get rid of this XSplit. I can't wait for the actual garage to be completed. Download it. And once you've loaded it up, it'll go through an installation kind of wizard, which you can basically press next to that. It'll scan your system for webcams, for your sound devices, your mics, and it'll also do an internet connectivity test and will tell you kind of what your settings should be for your stream. Accept all that, load up the Twitch Studio. Once it's loaded, if you go into Start Stream and then press on Go Live after you've done test stream info, it will then try and connect to the servers. You can see exactly what's going on there by going down to the bottom right hand corner and clicking on the online button. It'll bring up a little menu where you can see the CPU, which tells you if it's green, that means it's good. Memory, again, if it's green, it's good. Average upload, if it's green, it's also good. And if you get any reds with encoded FPS or slow frames, that will kind of tell you if your PC can't handle the stream, if it's struggling to do the games that you're trying to play. Check those out. If it's all green, you should be good to go to at least start streaming there. And so the one good thing with obviously having a stream setup is that as long as you've got a card which has the NVENC chip in it from the NVIDIA, it will actually enable you to stream through that. It's pretty good at encoding the video that comes from your graphics card to be able to stream it. So if you've got anything over 10,000, pretty sure the 10,000 chips are the ones that started with it. I'm currently running a 1060, so I'm really due an upgrade, to be fair. Once you've got that set up, you'll then be able to run and play those games fine. Another little top tip, especially on you single streaming PCs out there rather than a dual PC setup, make sure you run your streaming program in administrator mode. Otherwise, when you're playing the games, it will become choppy for people who are watching, but it'll be really smooth for you. So make sure you set that to administrator mode on the streaming program, and that should then smooth things out. So tip 2, be welcoming. So if anyone comes into your stream, just say hello, do the small talk, ask them how they are. If you're playing a game, ask them what their favorite map is, favorite class, how long they've been playing it, do they play it, you know, just do small talk. If you're not great at small talk, the best piece of advice I can give you is practice it. Now, it's easy to practice, you just talk to people and you get better with it. You just practice asking the little things in life. Like if you're a member of a community, if you're on Discord, or even if you're not and you want to join my Discord, I'll be more than happy to small talk with you. It's a great way to interact with people, and that's how you connect. The most important time during a stream is that first 15 minutes where the person connects to you. If they're gonna follow you, they'll do that within the first 15 minutes. So you have to make a good impression. Talk to them. They're people too. If they enjoy talking, they'll talk back. If they don't and they're just lurking, lurkers also make the stream too. So make sure you respect them. Don't call people out. If you see people in the chat, don't call them out if they're not talking to you. Try and ask an open-ended question and see who responds, and then just build it from that. If they want to talk, they will. If they don't and they just want to lurk, that's okay too, as they do count as viewers. But bots, get rid of those bots. So tip 3, have great audio. Now, I'm personally using a Sennheiser PC360 headset, which is from about 10 years ago, and if I like turn my head this side, this used to be a little knob here which used to do the volume button, but like that's kind of like gone now. That fell off ages ago, and I had to solder it to actually get it to carry on working. It's all about the mic that you use, the way you've set it up, and the EQ that you've got set. So I know sometimes this isn't the best mic because it doesn't have a pop filter, but it is on my list to upgrade. Mic and audio is key to keep your audience engaged. You would think that video would be the most important bit, but audio is actually much better, which is what I'll show you now. When we flip over to me recording audio through my webcam, you'll notice that it's not as crisp, not as engaging, but the video is still the same, and that'll be a good comparison for you. So I'll do that now. So this is the audio from the webcam. Clearly you can tell it's different, it's a bit more echoey, it's picking up the echoing, the room. It's just not as engaging. It sounds probably really quite bad. Like, I don't know how bad this sounds until I watch it back in the YouTube video with you, but I'm pretty sure it's going to sound nowhere near as good as the headset that I've got here. So yeah, avoid using webcam mics. So we'll switch back to a headphone version now, and you can see exactly what the difference is. And then back to the audio on my headset here. You can see that it's much clearer, and obviously once I get the USB mic, it'll be clearer again then, and it'll just get better as the stream develops. That's one key thing as well. You have to make sure your stream's better every single time, otherwise people get bored. That's another tip, so we'll cover that soon. Tip 4, watch other people's streams. Watch people who you don't like and understand why you don't like them. What are they doing on their stream that you don't agree with? So don't be envious, like if they've got lots of followers or lots of subscribers, and say, oh, they've got no talent, because that isn't actually helping you to grow and improve yourself. They've obviously got that somehow, and they must be doing something right. So watch it and see what they do and what you do like and what you don't like, and bring that to your stream. Make notes and just improve it. Utilize it yourself and grow your stream to be exactly what you want it to be. The best way to produce content is to actually take on content. So every content creator who's worth their weight will also take in as much content as they're creating as well in order to produce better content. Not everyone is full of original ideas, but everyone can recycle ideas of others, which I'm not saying go out and copy someone directly, because that's not a good thing. Then you're not building your niche. But just watch other streams, watch other YouTube videos, take some of their ideas and adapt it to yourself. Otherwise, if someone knows that streamer that you're copying directly off and they tell them, and then you just become a copy, you will lose all credibility. So just make sure you always stay original. If you are going to recycle something that someone else is already doing, make it your own, so it's not a direct so it's not plagiarism, basically. They don't allow it in schools. Don't do it in Twitch. Also, big thing, don't go into their channels and start promoting yourself, because that is a no-no. Do not do that. That is the worst, scummiest thing you can do on Twitch. I think you get bots come in sometimes and do it randomly in your stream. Luckily, I've got some mods now that are stopping that, but it's just doesn't do you very well. So just don't self-promote in other people's streams. It's just does not put you in a good light. Watch other people's content, make notes, and just build your stream to be a better place through that. Now, tip 5. Let's get real with it here. So you gotta find your why. So my why personally is I enjoy interacting with everyone. I enjoy building up relationships, talking to people, which is why the majority of my time, yeah, I'm kind of in games, but I should probably be in just chatting, because half the time I'm just running through talking to people who send the messages in the chat, because I love interacting with you guys. I love answering your questions. Most of my content ideas, the extra content through the YouTube, actually come through my Twitch stream. So this is why I'm actually doing this one here for the 5 I think I need more coffee or something. So this is why I'm doing the 5 reasons. 5 reasons? Oh, this is why I'm doing the 5 tips to be a great streamer. So you've just got to find your reason why. So you've got times where you could be doing it for, such as myself, to build a better community, link with as many people as you can, and just have fun creating the content. If you enjoy it, people will see that and they will come back. Now, the other reason why people normally do Twitch streaming is they want to try and make money. Whilst that's not a bad idea, you can make money through streaming. It shouldn't be your only reason why. So you shouldn't really focus just on the money, because the problem you've got with that is once you get to a point where, say, one day you're feeling a bit down, you don't really want to stream, but you've got to stream to get that sub. People will know that you're not doing it from your heart. You've got to stream because you love it at the end of the day. If you're not, and you are just doing it because you want to make some money, which there's not a lot for when you start out, I'll openly tell you that you have to invest in a lot to try and get something back from it. So do not do it for the money. You've got to do it for the love of it. If anyone does see you trying to do it, like you can see the people in their streams that are doing it for the money. They're calling out for subs all the time. They set sub targets. They'll set a sub target of, come on guys, we gotta get to 50 subs today. They'll hit 50 subs, and then you'll notice that target change to 60 subs, and then I'll start being like, come on guys, let's get to 60 subs. Dude, come on, you've got the subs. People are watching you for that, and that's when people start switching off. People will be tricked once into subbing for you then, and they won't come back once they realize you are just trying to get money from them without giving them anything back. So you've got to love it. You've got to show you're passionate about it. So some people might not agree with that. So if you don't agree with that, pop that in the links below, comments below, and I'm more than happy to talk about that through with you. So, bonus tip. Now, I bet you didn't think you were going to get one of them, did you? It's me after all. I always give you bonuses. Bonus tip 6, and I kind of learned this a bit of the hard way at the start, which is what was covered in my previous video. My previous video, because my last one was a challenge with Phasmophobia. But don't focus on growth. Now, growth is great. You can see the numbers going up. You can see the followers going up. You can see the viewers going up. You can see your subs going up. They are all great things to watch, but that won't always happen. Streaming is a roller coaster. Sometimes you have a great stream, sometimes you have a bad stream. It comes in peaks and troughs. You can't compare yourself to the previous stream, as people have lives. People aren't there all the time. People love Now TV and Netflix and things like that because they can watch videos on demand. If you haven't got your viewers there, but you want to see if they are actually coming back, enable your VODs. Check that out and see if you can actually see those VOD numbers still being high. If they are, they might just be watching it later in the night and skipping through it and seeing exactly what you did on the stream. But my key tip to you is don't focus on growth. Instead, focus on making your stream better. Every single time you come online, try and make your stream better. Add an additional extension. Create extra widgets. Create extra emojis. Make people who do sub for you have certain perks, like their own Discord space, or extra emojis, or playing time with yourself. For if there's a viewer playing section, subs get priority. You know, just to say thank you for them to give you extra time is good, and that then adds additional content into your stream. Keep fresh, because the problem is if you become stagnant, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, people will get bored, people will move on, and then the growth will slow. You've got to make sure that you stay fresh, so never focus on the growth. Just enjoy creating the content, make it better every time, and just enjoy streaming. I mean, I found a love for it. Something I always wanted to do, didn't have the time, finally found the time, and it's been amazing. I've loved every single second of it. These 6 things are from my own opinion. They're not gospel, they're just what I feel is the right direction to head in for any YouTube channel or Twitch streamer, content creator, and you want it to grow. Yeah, if you think there's anything that I've missed in the top 5 or 6 actually, what am I doing? If you think there's better things that should be in that top 5 or 6 actually, make sure you pop that in the comments below, and I'll happily go through and review them. And yeah, I don't have all the answers. Everything that I say on this channel is my opinion. So if you want to have a bit of a conversation with it, pop it in the comments below. I'll happily reply, and we can see what other opinions you have, because as I said, I don't know everything. Alternatively, if you want to chat live, I spend a lot of time in just chatting before I play some games, as well as at the end of my streams. So link for that is also down below, and I currently stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Times are on my Twitch channel, so make sure you do that. If you want to get alerted when I'm on there, make sure you follow. If you have liked this video, make sure you hit that like button. please click subscribe and tick that little bell just to make sure that you do get alerts when I put these out. If you like this kind of video as well, make sure you tell me in the comments below, because I do appreciate it, as this is a kind of new series I'm doing rather than having game videos, because I want to give you guys the extra content, extra advice, and I love talking about and just chatting. So yeah, hope to see you in my next stream. We'll talk some more top tips for great streams, and if you got any for me, stick it in the comments below as well, and look forward to hearing from you. Also, let me know who your favorite streamers are in the comments below, as I'd love to check them out. I haven't checked out every single person on Twitch because there's just too many, but yeah, it'd be good to see what you guys are into and who your favorite streamer is. Also, if your favorite streamer is me, make sure you let me know. It makes me feel good knowing that people like my streams. It's a feeling of accomplishment. So if you like this, let me know, and catch you next time. And as always, great streaming. See you around. See you on Twitch.